Chick again, and I am here to do kind of a random video for you because I'm in between like TBRs and wrap-ups. So this is random. I'm also not wearing my glasses because I still can't find that dang filter. So no glasses should help. But yeah, so this is going to be books under 400 pages. I don't know if you can see my sign back there. I hope it doesn't look too messy. I thought it looked cute when I put it together, but on camera it looks kind of funny to me. Anyway, this is books I love under 400 pages. So we're gonna not go in any particular order, although it does kind of seem like I stacked them according to size. Once again, Nyx is here, so it's like she knows. But anyway, we're gonna start with the Night Circus. This I read last year and I absolutely fell in love with it. It is full of like fantastic world building, but it's like, I think it's called like magical realism. I want to say that's the proper term, but it is basically it's a fantasy book, but it's set in like the real world. So like some of the main settings are like New York, London, Paris, other large cities in America, like maybe Chicago. But yeah, so basically this book is about a circus that only is open at night, and like it's about these two young magicians who are basically in a duel, like a lifelong duel, and they basically just have to one-up each other like throughout the book, but they also kind of fall in love. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, then definitely check this out. This writer has also written The Starless Sea, which is equally good. Like, it is just the perfect fantasy read. Both of them are, but I don't actually know how long The Starless Sea is page-wise because I read or I listened to the audiobook, so that's why I haven't listed it here. But both very good, so check these out. This one is like 500 pages, so... but it's a fast read. Like, I read it really quickly. This one has been on my shelf for years, like I think since 9th grade, so several years. But this is I Am Number 4 by Pittacus lore. This is about a group of teenagers who are basically refugees from a planet that has been destroyed by the people called the Mogadorians, who are also alien life forms. And they're all numbers. And like whenever one of them dies, they get like a new scar. So this is number 4, and I believe like 1 through 3 have died, and so he's supposed to be next. Like they're slowly hunting these kids down, and like they have mentors and they have magical powers. His is like light shoots from his hands, which is kind of cool. Again, a really fast read. Like I think I read this in 3 days in 9th grade, even though I had like homework and extracurriculars and everything. So quick read, fun book. It's also a series. It's back there. So check these out. They're all about 400 and some odd pages, close to 500. Yeah, like this one's 440. So really good. Check those out if you want some sci-fi instead of fantasy. This is another fantasy. This is a newer one. If you recognize it, it is 6 of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and I read this summer and I loved it. It reminds me of like, I've never been to Russia, but it makes me think of what I have imagined Russia looking like as someone who has never been. Like, this is what I imagine it would look like, but with like magic sprinkled in. So again, these kids have like magical powers. Like one kid is like a sharp shooter. He never misses. Another girl is a heart render, which means that she can like basically calm you down, or like excite you, or make you see things that aren't really there. Another girl is like really good with knives, and like kind of, she grew up as an acrobat in a circus before she was like stolen from her home. So this is like, I would say dark fantasy, but very, very good. And the Shadowbone trilogy, which is like the next books by this author in this like series, this universe, they are being turned into a Netflix series. So I gotta get on reading the rest of these. So, and this one is like a little over 400 pages, I think. Yeah, 462. So, really good. Again, a quick read, kind of like pretty dark, but really good. So, check that out. The next one, again, has been on my shelf for years, like since the day that it came out, is the 7th Harry Potter book. I just have so many fond memories of reading this. This is my favorite book in the series. As you can tell, it's well loved. But this one, I believe, is over 600 pages long. If you have not read the Harry Potter series and you like fantasy and witches and wizards, I highly suggest you read it. This one is 759 pages long, counting the epilogue at the end. Definitely check this out. So, really good. I want to reread it. I want to reread the whole series. The next one, also been on my shelf for several years, is the first Nightworld book. I would argue that the Nightworld series by L.J. Smith is better than the Twilight series by Stephanie Meyer. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I think it's true. L.J. Smith also wrote the Vampire Diaries. If you've read those books or watched the TV series, read these. They're so good. This is, I don't know if this counts because it's actually like 3 books in one. So this is volume 1, but it is The Secret Vampire, Daughters of Darkness, and Spellbinder. So we follow Poppy, who becomes a vampire, and I believe like I don't know, wizard? I'm not sure what the guys are who do magic. Oh no, he's a vampire too. So we follow Poppy, who becomes a vampire. We follow Ash, who I think is a vampire, and 2 cousins who are witches. I haven't read this in years, but I have so many fond memories of it. I definitely want to reread this as well, and I want to finish the series. So maybe I'll reread the first 2 books and then read the last book. But yeah, these are so good, so definitely check them out. This one is over 700 pages. Yeah, it is. How long? 730 pages, so about the same as the last Harry Potter book, but definitely check these out. They are fantastic. They are set in the 90s, but I feel that they probably hold up. Like, they didn't talk about VHSs or flip phones that I recall, but if they do, they're still worth the read, so check them out. Nightworld by L.J. Smith. I love her. I'm such a dork. But that concludes this video. I'm pretty proud of myself because this video is under 10 minutes. So I guess if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. That would be really, really awesome. That really helps me out. I'm wearing no makeup today because it's bedtime. So yeah, this was just a super chill video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, then I guess tell me if you want to see another video like this. I'm thinking about doing the same video, but like under 300 pages. So pretty short books for those of you who don't like reading tomes like I do. So yeah, I guess I'll see you soon.